Hello, Rash back again. This is going to be episode, I believe, 9? Yes, this is going to be episode 9 of our House Flipper 2 series. We're going to go right back into the game. There we go. Again, I love this loading screen. Very nice touch. So if you notice, this room's a little bit barren. I have been doing a little bit of work off screen, so we're going to leave that door closed for the time being until I'm ready to going to get back into the PC house. So we're going to go over here. Gonna go right into a mission. Got Peanut Cove, got, what is Peanut Cove? Yeah, Peanut Cove. Crayfish Coast, got a couple of them here. Tiny House to Flip. See if there's another option. There is not. So actually the only thing we have here is just this house to flip. Little Bird told me you're making it big in Peanut Cove. Saw what you did at Jane's, and I must say I'm impressed. That gave me an idea. I found this old shack I think we could sell well. I think I could sell well, I'm sorry. It needs some adjustments, of course. I have a client with a very specific taste, and nothing on the market seems to make the cut. So they're wanting like a custom job is what we're looking at. I'm afraid if I don't find her dream beach house soon, she'll start to look outside Peanut Cove, or worse, she'll buy something from I'm sorry, let me try this. ACC Ascenzo. I'm guessing it's like a name or a person, maybe a company. I'm not sure. I thought it was going to say Amazon. You know, you could buy these little container houses from Amazon, or like little shed houses you can convert like overnight, just about. My proposition is simple. You make the renovation, I make the sale. Are you ready for your first proper house flip? Take care, Tom M. Again, you know, I'm still like very curious. If this was just a friend of ours, why was his name on like a little post-it in our parents' bedroom talking about like his exam day? Maybe there was like something else going on there. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it was anything nefarious. Don't get me wrong. Don't misunderstand. Don't read that the wrong way. Well, listen to that the wrong way. But I just feel like there's more going on in this relationship than we're being told. I think there's going to be kind of like maybe a side thing, or I could be completely wrong, reading way too much into it. It was just like something that was scrapped during development. Who knows? All right, let's go in. Oh boy! Actually, he is correct. This is a perfect target for a flip. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started here. It's got a stick. Got some tires over here. Probably have to sell those. More tires. I'm guessing it was like all the way along here, and this was like a boathouse that was just converted into a house. Excuse me. Remove the boat portion of it, you know. Let's see. That's a wood stove there. Thing is rusty as all get out. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be like more sell stuff. Use the flipper tool a little bit. Let's go upstairs. We're going to try to get all the trash we can all at once. I want to have a look as soon as I get done collecting trash. I don't have this thing in my hand. Looks like I've got all the trash up here at least. Like I see some vacuuming that needs to be done. Looks like there's some more trash around here. Aha, I found it. It's right over here. I just walked right by it, didn't I? There it is. Okay. Let's go open this. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to move it just to make myself feel a little better. Pick up. Okay. Looks like there's some stuff to buy. I'm actually going to go through and sell this stuff first. Okay. I'm guessing it's hitting that fence. We want to keep the fence. Part of what I was doing when I'm talking about, I'm going to sell the whole tree. Look at that. I'm going to sell this one? No. Okay. I want to leave these alone. Okay. What I was talking about earlier when I said that I was doing some work off screen on the PC house, a large part of that was more or less just learning what the game has to offer, kind of learning the tools and the items I can purchase. And I must say, I'm just going to go ahead and say right here before we get into it in a later episode, I absolutely adore what we've been what we've been given and what we're able to do with a lot of the stuff we can purchase now. Really, oh hello. So much trash isn't always someone else's treasure. Right, right. Getting rid of all this stuff, kind of selling it through here. Let's see. Looks like I've got everything around here. Gonna double check. Everything there. Good. Love it. All right, we're gonna go around and we're gonna go upstairs again. I do see that trash bag there, but I'll get in just a moment. On the way back down, because I have a feeling we're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff up here. I'm going to go ahead and get everything done up here before I go back down, just because going up and down that those stairs, it's not a problem necessarily, but it is a little bit out of the way because I can only go up one side, so I'm going to try to get everything here first. Whoop. Whoop. Get the leaves off here. So I noticed something about these leaves I should point out. It's actually kind of funny that I have such a problem with the muddy boots, but I've never pointed out the leaves, especially here. Where are these leaves coming from? There's nothing but pines around here. There should be nothing but needles on this thing. And yet, instead of needles, we've got, you know, big bushy leaves from like a hickory or maybe an oak or, you know, a big bushy tree like that. I'm going to go ahead and do these just to get them out of the way. Then I'll go back up and finish up there. There we go. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. So we got a few stains here. And I do have the squirt bottle. That's one of the things I got off screen. And I will say it is a lifesaver when you're trying to move really, really quickly. But it's not that big of a deal, I will say. Spray. It's not. I was about to say, you're not going to get it from here. Nope. Not going to do it. I do like these skylights, though. I'm kind of interested if we'll be able to do those ourselves. Okay, so we're going to have to do a couple buys, and we've got a couple sunbeds. I'm going to grab those. I'm going to put that over here. Kind of catty corner it a little bit, make it look a little nicer. Did I get those? Not quite the same spacing, is it? Do that. There we go. That's right. Grab this. It doesn't really work too well, does it? Let me go ahead and just straighten them out, and it'll work a little bit better that way. There we go. It looks a little better. Now, to be completely fair, that should be for like a table, but you know, they can do whatever they want to. It's their house. I guess this is really Tom's house right now until we give until he sells it over. So I'm going to grab this and kind of move this around here because it's a little bit awkward. Let it kind of overhang like that to keep the rain off. But to be honest with you, I'm not exactly certain. Aren't the purpose of these to lay in the sun, you know, get a tan, that kind of thing? I'm not that much of a beach person myself. I'm not really that much of an outdoors person myself, to be honest. But we did have a pool when I was growing up, and we had plenty of these, but we always kept them out from under the cover so that you could sit in the sun, that kind of thing. Yeah, whatever. So I need 12 of these. So I'm thinking there's 6 of these, so 2 of these each. Is kind of thinking, kind of off to each side. Because I have a feeling we're going to be putting another one in the center. I have to fix that one on the end I placed first. Yeah, because see how it kind of a little bit too close to that edge there? Kind of clipping through, so we'll fix that. Grab 6 more. And if you notice, we needed 6 of the other plants, so that's exactly what it is. They expected 2 of each of these in here. Well, I guess you could have put 3 of each in these and kind of balance them out over here, but there we go. And we need this snake plant. And because that's larger, we're putting that right in the center. Make them look a little bit nicer, give them some balance, and make them nice and symmetrical. I've got those like way too close to that edge, don't I? Let's move those in by 1. Go. I guess that was okay. I guess that one kind of looks okay too, doesn't it? This one's a little bit too close. No, that one is too close to the edge, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. I like it. So we're done up here. We can kind of go down here, and we'll pick up cleaning. And I'll actually go ahead and show you. We spray this, we just wipe it off, it just wipes off. Again, I need to tell you, like, Mr. Clean needs to get in on this. Could sell this for $100 a bottle, and I would still buy it by the case. You see this? Makes me wonder what's in it. Like, should I be breathing this? Ooh. Go. Got the muddy boots, but we're surrounded by dirt, so I can't really say anything on this one. Ugh, what's happening here? I'm probably gonna have to replace those doors, aren't I? Yeah, I've got unlimited spray. There's not really a reason not to use it. It's just that if you're moving quickly or you're trying to get like a lot of stains, I guess it would be a little bit easier to just not worry about it just like that. Okay. So notice there's like the turn on for each individual one. I wonder if that's just unique to outdoor lights, because I never saw that when I was playing around with like indoor lights, that kind of thing. Don't see anything else here. No, but I think that's inside. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have 4 more stains. I'm just treating those, but I can't tell if... I think that's on the inside. It's just hitting it because it's a stain that's in range. Oh, that's going to go upstairs. I don't want to do that. Oh, I see that one. Okay. I was looking at the ground when I came through here, so makes sense, Let's see. Yeah, I'm hitting the boundary over here. Let's see. Oh, I've already cleaned it. I guess it was just 4 stains right there, kind of stacked up together. Okay. So let's go ahead and go inside. Wait. Oh, they were reversed. Okay. That's why I was saying, why do I have... Oh, because I have to buy stuff. That's right. We'll go ahead and buy a table. Since this side's not going to be... not going to get too much traffic, because you can kind of go inside and do whatever you need to get to the other side. We'll just go ahead and put it here. Actually, there's probably plenty of room. I could probably put it like out here, just kind of straight on. Oh yeah, that fits like way up underneath there, doesn't it? So yeah, I could definitely do that. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It looks nice. And it's got plenty of room because the balustrade right here ends after the back of the chair. So that's good. Like it. Okay. Close that door behind us just so keep the wind out, I guess. What? Wait. Hold on. Why would you put the wall separating the 2 halves of the building if there's another door right here? Whatever. Okay. I guess we're starting here since I kind of made a fuss about it. Let's see. Now that's an interesting way to do things. Using like the little spotlights all over the place. I've seen that kind of thing in like modern buildings before. Not really my thing, but you know, it does have a very nice effect if you use dull lights that are all kind of working together to create a like a soft projection. Let's see, okay. And we're collecting trash a little bit faster because I did pick up another trash perk as well off screen. Looks like everything's okay there, so we'll just go ahead and try to get some of this stuff sold. Get it out of the way so I can clean a little better. Oh, it's coming in from the skylight. Okay. Again, I really hope we'll be able to like do skylights on our own at some point. I think it's going to require a specific type of roof. And I have a feeling it's going to be like in the future kind of situation. Not going to be anything very soon. Is that? No, okay. Seems like there's a cooldown on the spray. It may not be an intentional cooldown. It might actually be just a UI lag on the cooldown, or on the control, I should say. Anytime you push a button, it has to go through a few different steps before it actually gets to the game engine. So it might just be that the button isn't making it to the engine fast enough. Go and clean this window. I learned how to clean windows really well in House Flipper 1, and I'm just kind of going through my muscle memory from that on doing this, because it's such a large window especially. Okay, so we got that. We got 2 more windows over here. I love windows like this. I love these. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're just a little bit different, you know? They're not just your standard double hung window that you see everywhere. Like that awning casement. I love it. I guess awning would be opening up and down. I'm not quite sure what you would call this. Maybe just an in-swing. Okay, okay. Right now, for work, I actually do work for a particular big box hardware company. And one of the tools that I do, actually, I cover several of our tools from an IT perspective, but one of the tools I cover is actually our specialty configurator. So things like windows and doors that are special order, things like that. Oh, hello. Collect. Okay. That's cool. All right. I'm guessing we wouldn't have sold that, so if I hadn't looked up there, let's find out. Yeah, we wouldn't have sold that, so if I hadn't just looked up there, let's look in all these just in case. Okay, so I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye out for like little figurines, but as I was saying, anything that has to do with like special order, like doors, windows, things like that is part of the program that I cover there. And of course, like I said, I cover a lot of different programs, and our program for kitchen cabinets as well as another one I cover. In fact, I'm a specialist in it. I could probably operate it at a high professional level myself outside of an IT organization. There we go. And again, I'm going to open all these just to double check. Here we go. Go. Got all that taken care of. Everything here is sold. I like it. We're going to go ahead and get all this. Let's see. If you notice a little bit of a jump there, I had to edit out because I forgot I was in Discord and someone jumped in, so that was my fault entirely. That's okay. I don't want someone to be in the video that doesn't want to be in the video, so I'll just go ahead and edit them out when I get this into post-production. Go. Lovely, lovely. Okay. And I actually forgot I had the spray bottle there for a moment because I was so focused on getting it cleaned. All right, so now we need windows. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get all this trash up to help me kind of see better. Should have done this before I started cleaning. Everything looks good. I like it. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and take this out because actually, you know what? There's not much left. Oh, I've already closed it. Never mind. It's what you get for changing your mind all of a sudden. So let's go ahead and get all this cleaned up. Oh wow, got another perk. Okay, it's gonna be got right as soon as I get this done. Everything there's good. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see. Gonna go to perks, collecting trash. Let's see. Grab what you can, clear trash from a bigger area. Oh. So I'm guessing these. Okay, so these were just larger bags. I thought this was larger AOE, so that's what I have here is larger AOE. Nothing goes away. So sell items. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I have to make sure I'm looking into getting that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this. Now, one other thing that I've noticed is a big change from House Flipper 1 is that there's no longer like pipes and stuff to install like bathroom fixtures. There's no longer like the drainage pipe in the bath. I can't talk today. For the toilet, there's no longer the inlets for the sink. There's no longer like the drain and the inlets for the shower, that kind of thing. It's all just you put down a toilet. Congratulations, the toilet's there. There's no mini game for installing it or anything like that. It's actually kind of nice, especially when you're working towards getting a bathroom worked out. I was trying to move the toilet around after you place it. You're sitting there like, okay, I've got this toilet in. I hate where it is. And you try to move it, and it just takes forever to move it. Whoops. There we go. And all right. Got this. I lost control of my mouse there for a moment. I hit something and it kind of slid out of my hand. And one last, well, I got a couple windows next to me, don't I? Started to say one last window, but that's not true. Try to get everything for an RP purpose, but I know that if I miss something, I don't have to go back for it. That is has another difference from House Flipper 1. That little bit of leniency does go a long way. Because sometimes in House Flipper 1, you'd end up with like some tiny speck you couldn't actually see up in a corner. And you'd end up like flailing all over the window trying to find it. Alright. Everything looks good here. Looks like we're going to have to be redoing a surface. So let's see. That's interesting. Okay, I'm guessing it's probably like this on the floor to kind of match what we have out here. There we go. Perfect. Lay that down, sell that. And now... Oh, whoops. There we go. Let's see. I guess it really depends on how much of it he wants me to do. So it's just that lower portion outside. Yeah, this will be plenty. Nice little tile brick look. I think it's subway tile is what most people refer to it as. I've used this quite a few times in like House Flipper 1. Though it wasn't as versatile there because you couldn't mix it with other parts of the wall, I guess is the best way to put it. There we go. Lovely, lovely. All right. Now we're going to go into buy, and we're looking to get a coffee table, cabinet. Let's start with the cabinets. One of the things I liked about the cabinets is I love the customization options we have now. You can change like the kind of countertop you have. You can go from just a flat cut-off countertop, like a laminate countertop edge almost, to this half bullnose, and it's really, really awesome. You can also like just change it to every piece into an island. There's not separate pieces for islands anymore. It's really nice. I like it. I'll go ahead and buy that. I like to start with the corner cabinets when I'm building a kitchen like this because it kind of defines the space I have along the flat walls. That's a fridge. Whoops. And my mouse kind of disagreeing with me again. I'm actually going to put the fridge out here just for the time being, just so I can see how much space I have, because I know that when it comes to... So I'm probably going to be able to put the fridge like right here with this thing. Let me put that down. Oh, my mouse is going to make this really difficult, isn't it? And if I line that up perfectly, yep. See, it kind of flushes right up against that. One thing I don't like that they did with this particular version, I'm going to put this over here because I have a feeling I'm going to need a sink and a stove. Okay. I'm going to put the sink in right here. I'm gonna put the stove in right here. And we've got the, well, I guess that's an oven, and then this is like the stove top. There we go. Or cooktop, I think is what it's officially called. Got a bread bin. I'm not sure how I feel about putting it there, too close to the cooktop like that. We've got some hanging cabinets. Okay, so we're going to actually line that up. The way you do hanging cabinets is you always want to line it up to the top of your backsplash like this. That way, if like any water or like any food particles kind of bounce up, they won't get stuck to wood like this and stain it. It'll just hit that tile and like slide right off. That's why you want to align your cabinets this way. So this is probably going to go over the fridge, and it's going to line up exactly. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to grab this to kind of put over here because I like the idea of having that under there. I'm going to center the bread box just a little bit here because that'll make it look a little bit nicer. I'm going to put this over top of that. Got two of these. What else have we got? Got that cabinet. Let's put that on the far left. That way I've got plenty of room for these. And the reason I like it that way is because if you have something that's kind of slides up or opens from the bottom along another wall here, it can really scratch up the wall, or it can scratch up the end of this this surface right here. So I wanted to do it this way so that there wouldn't really be a lot of contact with that wall. Like absolutely, there's going to be a problem with like the knob, but it's a little bit easier to put like a little rubber bumper on the knob than it is to try to protect this edge. So that makes a little bit more sense from like a builder's perspective and a use case perspective. Let's see, we got some serving bowls, cabinet, bookcase, got some more kitchen utensils. I see a desk over here. Let's grab this coffee machine here. We're going to put that, I'm actually going to put that over here because that has like a really nice little bit of area around it. And I see some decorations here. I'll probably put those on like the cabinets and like the bookshelf, that kind of thing. I see a coffee table and a sofa. Is there a TV? I don't see a TV, so I could probably put like this stuff wherever I want to. In fact, I'm just going to put it like right in here because there's a really nice spot for it. It's hard to tell if that's centered or not because it's round. Using the arrow or the nice little corners off to either side of it, I can tell it's not going to let me center it on the wall. Yeah, there's not really a way to center this, is it? So I'm just going to go with it as it is. Now, if I put it in the coffee table, it will block this door a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'll put the desk over here, and I'll put this over here on the other side. I keep trying to hold shift because that was the way that you, that was the way in House Flipper 1 that you would force it to orthodox angles, like 90-degree angles. But here it doesn't really matter because it kind of goes to 45s anyway. We'll move that over a little bit so I can slide this bookcase in here next to it. Kind of give it a little bit of room there to kind of define that edge. Oh, that's for the kitchen. I completely missed that. Oh, I almost placed it by accident. That's actually going to work out really well because that's going to... Which way is that supposed to go? I can't really tell. I'm just going to set it sideways. I can't really tell which way it's supposed to go. We've got a cabinet here. It's not really a great place to put it, but that's okay. Well, I guess I could. I definitely want to keep the bookcase over in this direction. I might push it against this wall. Kind of give me a little bit more room to play with. And then I can put the cabinet like right here. I don't want to block that window. I hate the idea of blocking windows. I don't know why there's even like an option to do so. But I definitely, when I want the window, I want to put the shorter item over here and the taller item over there. And that's to help like the light kind of filter into this room and kind of get over here a little bit better. So it's not being just all blocked off by this one giant thing casting a shadow. A table lamp. I'm going to put that on the coffee table. kind of give him enough room to be able to maneuver around here a little bit. Well, I guess there's not really enough room to walk through, but it doesn't really matter because we're building this for an actual person that can, you know, shimmy by rather than stomp all over the table trying to get over it. So I'm going to put this on right over here. And this is a better thing to put over here anyway, just because when you have those nice little lights right there, as well as the cabinet above, you want to put something that kind of sits a little bit lower and doesn't stick out as far. Whereas like the sofa would require this coffee table, so it's going to stick out pretty far from the wall, even if it does sit a little bit low. But this is actually going to be a great place to put a picture or something. I have a feeling it's going to ask me to. A towel. That's weird. A shelf. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to need to like push this over a little bit, and we'll kind of move this over as well. I want to get this away from the door for the same reason as like this. Even though it sits low, I want to be able to get this natural light into the room before it has to hit something and cast a massive shadow. I thought that was a spider web, and then I realized, oh, that's that shade I put up top, and then we're going to put this right here. That looks nice. I like that. Got a desk organizer. Oh, I accidentally threw it on the floor back way of my mouse. So we're going to put this kind of over here off to the side. Get it out of the way. Because over here, I'm going to need to put the laptop. And we want to put it a little bit closer to the edge and give a little bit of space for a mouse if you wanted to add one to it later. Let's see. Waxing agave. So yeah, there's probably, there it is, plant pot. That's what I'm looking for. I want to put that kind of over here in this window. That's a little bit small, isn't it? Is there a larger one we're going to ask? It's going to ask us to do the serving well. I'm going to put that over here while I'm thinking about it. I'm guessing I'm going to need a couple of these because there's more plants than just the one pot can really deal with, unless they're really. Oh, did it? I guess I wanted two. Ugh. Mouse disagreeing with me there again. I'm gonna take this. I'm actually gonna. Really, it's gonna be the death of me, I swear. I'm gonna put it up here, and then I'm going to try to get these all in here. Oh, those are pretty small, aren't they? Okay, so we might be able to work this. Oh, come on, really? I have to try to be a little bit more careful about it. There we go. Okay, so those do all fit in there. I don't know what to do with this. I genuinely don't. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do here? I don't see how to use this. Okay. Is there something here I'm missing? No, not really. Not really sure how to use this. Huh? Oh, it's supposed to hang out like underneath a... I don't know. It lets me put it there. I'm just going to kind of have to give it some suspension of disbelief and hope that there's like maybe like a towel rack underneath that cabinet or something. I'm just going to have to leave it. Oh, I see it. I see it. There it is. Let's get this out of here because I don't need it. And, oh, it wants another one. Okay. And I'm going to put this shelf like right here above this couch because I know exactly what it wants me to do with it. Looks centered. Okay, good. I'm going to do this. Need one of these. I'm actually going to put this on the bookshelf. Just kind of give it... Actually, you know what? Up on top. I like it. Oh, I did need two serving bowls. Or maybe it's kind of fussing because I sold the one. Ah, whatever. Oh well, it's done. There we go. Now go in here, and we're going to be doing some paint in here. We're going to paint these walls to kind of freshen them back up. Okay. The standard white paint. All right, let's do it. So again, I did actually pick up a new paint perk, so I do actually have the option for the 3 wide painting. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. I keep wanting to just start painting and just go with it. The only thing that I would do different compared to what the mission is asking me to do, um, I would actually paint the inside of the window area. I always like to leave those just plain white. And it kind of contrasts just whatever I did with the wall itself. Now this, they do actually contrast it here very nicely. But I like painting it more just because giving it that flat surface, especially a white flat surface, there again actually fixes the problem with natural light trying to come into the room. When you have a natural light kind of coming in, it has something it can bounce off of. Really? Has something it can bounce off of instead of just one spot of light streaming into the room. And I think I did mention that previously in another episode. I can finish the job, but again, I'm not going to because we're doing all of it. We always will. Da, da, da. We're out of paint again. There we go. Lovely. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And let's see, there's the bed. I'm going to try to put the bed right back where it was. I may not be able to because if it wants more than one nightstand, that might get a little hairy. Okay, so just wants the one nightstand. If that's the case, I'm going to kind of push this over a little bit so I have a little bit more room for that nightstand. And I'm glad I did. There, look at that. I was like right up against that jam. All right. All right. What? That's an alarm clock? Oh, I see it. Okay, okay. I wasn't quite sure what to think of that. There we go. And I'm actually going to put the lamp up here as well. There we go. Need a vase, mirror, dresser. Let's do the dresser because that's also going to be a large item. Yeah, I want to put it over here. Again, want to put it over here because that's a large item. It'll cast a shadow of that natural light coming in. Doesn't really matter in here because it has that dedicated skylight. I want to put the mirror kind of over here. I want to get a little bit closer to that little edge right there just so it's not... if the sun's over there, it's not just blinding you as you're trying to lay down or something. It probably still will, won't it? Screw it. I guess that's going to be as good as it gets. A world map. I definitely want to put that on a big, flat, open surface, don't I? Look at that. Exactly what I thought. Okay. So it looks like the rest of it is just knickknacks, so we're going to leave it. I'm going to put a candle like right over here on the nightstand. And then I'm going to jump up on the bed so I have a little bit better view of this. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to do it the same way I did the other one, just right like this. I guess I could have put this anywhere, really. Yeah, let's put it there, and then I'll just move the plot later. Whoops. I think I accidentally put another one on the, underneath the bed. Okay. And then we'll kind of move it back. Catty corner like that because of the way I did the placement there. Makes it look a little nicer. And of course I got the vase over there in the corner. There it is. Very simple, very straightforward. This one I can already tell you. Yep, there it is. Let's see. So it looks like, okay, little tiny 1-inch tiles. Oof. Oh boy, I would hate. Oh, they're not 1 inch. They're like maybe 2 or 3 inch Okay, so it wants it everywhere. Or is that like just saying that it wants either one everywhere? That's exactly what it is. It wants either one everywhere. So I'm actually going to do the inside of this with the darker one, and I'm going to do. Actually, tell you what, I'm going to. I will do the walls in this. Kind of give them that contrast of the white moving into the black and the white, and then move to the black slate tiles on the floor. I think that would look really good. I'm actually going to do it like this, and I'm going to actually do a trial right here to make sure that I like that okay. Oh yeah, it has that nice flow to it where it's not just in your face. We'll just go through and get this done. And I'm guessing over here we're going to do like a bathtub or a shower or something like that. That's my guess. I'll do this all the way around. There we go. One thing I do like is that the showers and tubs tend to be very nice for placement because they use exactly four squares. I completely lost the word there. Excuse me. Each one of these is supposed to be a quarter of a meter, so 4 of these is supposed to be a full meter. So it works out really nicely. But if it was like a little bit less or a little bit more, it would be really awkward to try to place the tiles for the surround for them. But that's also one of the things I don't like about trying to do kitchen cabinets. Even though they always end up working out if you're really clever about placing them, they're not always based on the 24 or 25 millimeters, or I'm sorry, not millimeters, centimeters, 25 centimeters of space they aren't standardized, I guess is the best is what I'm trying to say. So they'll be like 60 and 40 and you can get 100 out of that, or they can be like 80 and 60 and you can end up with some crazy offset items because of it. I just kind of wish towards the end of House Flipper 1 they Frozen District actually standardized all of the kitchen cabinets to the 25 centimeter variable, and it really worked out a lot better when you're trying to build a kitchen using that. Had a very geometric look, but you could still be very clever about the way you place things. Usually, when you buy cabinets in the US, the standard that you would go by is a 36-inch wide cabinet. You can go down to like a 30-inch, 24-inch, what have you, but 36-inch was usually like the standard. I'm actually just going to match what was in here previously, just for brevity's sake, so I don't have to finagle with it too awful much. I'm going to move that a little bit. There we go. Have a hanging toilet. A hanging toilet beneath. Oof. That's a recipe for the disaster, but we're going to do it anyway. And I was correct. We've got a full surround. So one thing I do notice is that this was made for like just being placed against a single wall, because it does have like these glass sides to them. Oh, I love these. I love these. Nice little rain spouts. And have the hose and everything. That works out great. And everything now will be done. I'm actually going to go outside just to see. Yeah, there ain't anything else out here. I thought maybe it was going to have me change out like this siding or the foot, do some shiplap or something like that. But everything else looks good. So here we go. Earn 26,000 credits. That's half again what I had to begin with. That's a lot of credits. Although I do imagine you're probably going to need a lot of credits to purchase a house to modify yourself. And there's Tom. We're going to answer.
Hello there. How did you like your first full house flip?
Let's... Oh, German talker. I didn't know who you work for. Okay. Let's see. Unexpected. House was unusual. Say nothing. And bye. Yeah, it was
So
awesome,
you
my dude.
actually enjoy it. That's great. Pinnacove needs a talented house renovator. So when the town council members finally come to their senses, we have someone to fix that poor old driftwood
There
house.
we go.
But in the meantime, I have an idea for how you can practice your house flipping skills.
I'm sure like the town has like handyman and things like that, but I have actually spoken to. I mentioned previously my actual house is under renovation right now. When I was looking for a contractor, I had a really hard time finding someone that was going to be like an all-in-one, do everything contractor. So I'm sure there are contractors out there in this town, but it wouldn't surprise me. I guess the best way to put it, if they're if those people that were out there weren't interested in being the all-in-one and doing like the full contract job all themselves. Let's see, household skills. Okay, you know what? Practice makes perfect.
Exactly. And I know a way in which you can do it. There's a site where you can look for rundown houses. Just buy them, do your magic, and put them on
So
sale.
this is
I'm
unlocking
sure
the
that with
ability to
your
buy
work
houses.
quality, you'll find buyers in no time. You did so well with the last house that I managed to sell it for way more than I expected. So, I want to share some of the profit with you.
So
It
that's
should
where
be
the
enough
money
for
came
you to
from.
buy your own house to flip. If you want to, of course. Take care and good luck with your career.
There it is. I'm actually going to have a quick look, flip your own house, tab, and hit with the houses tab. That's kind of what I figured, and more will appear as we do stuff. So yeah, it looks like that's the one we own, and if we want to buy one, looks like there's a couple of them we can buy. So yeah, that's what I thought. They're quite expensive when you get into some of the larger ones. It looks like I will be doing these in this playthrough series, but I'm gonna do them after I finish all of the missions. Um, I don't know if the missions will have like any kind of stops, or I have to go do one of these first to complete one of the missions. I don't know that yet. I will get to it eventually, but this is something that will be part of this playthrough series. I'm going to go through each one at a time and just run through it. The other side of that is I have considered um, doing some no commentary runs on these, where I just figure out a plan of what I'm going to do in the house during these playthroughs, or maybe even off camera, and then just go in on like a second file and just do them with no commentary, not saying anything, just run down my entire plan, list item by list item, and just do them. If you're interested in that sort of thing, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. That is absolutely something I'm interested in doing if you're interested in watching it. So just let me know. And we're actually going to cut it off right there. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.